Urban exploring, also known as urbex. It's essentially the activity of exploring abandoned places. Though rarely in an urban setting, this channel does cover a lot of abandoned places, but the word abandoned probably isn't the best fit. Any structure you find, pretty much anywhere in the world, is owned by somebody. Whether it's private or government, someone owns it, and for one reason or another, it's been left unmaintained, eventually demolished or decomposes back to nothing. Situations become even more complicated when the location presents a hazard to anyone that might enter. For example, my recent video of the Buckner building in Whittier, Alaska. The Buckner building is a really neat historic location, but it is in fact owned by the city, and the land it's sitting on is the only land in Whittier, Alaska that is possible to develop. But the building is in such a state that it's so toxic it can't even be currently demolished. The Buckner has sat unmaintained now for decades, and the basement is full of toxic chemicals. And with its close proximity to Prince William Sound, it's an issue that needs to be dealt with as soon as possible. But this is a big liability concern for the city of Whittier, and with a population of only 272 people, it's not an issue they take lightly. Entering this property is actually a felony trespass, and in typical Dustin Porter fashion, I got to learn the hard way. Lucky for me, there is some wonderful folks with the city of Whittier that would rather work with Destination Adventure to help raise some awareness of this situation as opposed to just pursuing legal actions. I love Whittier, Alaska, the history and the Buckner building, so I certainly don't want to be putting them in a vulnerable situation. So if you guys have a list of Destination Adventure places that you're wanting to visit, go ahead and cross the Buckner off and just enjoy the rest of beautiful Whittier, Alaska instead. Thanks for watching, everybody, and Whittier, thanks for having me.